karma. Harry paying bitter price for AGHAST plot to take down Charles over cash for honours scandal. Prince Harry never liked Prince Charles' former top aide, now at the centre of the cash for honours scandal, according to royal expert Ingrid Seward. According to recent reports in the Mirror, both Charles and Harry could face police questioning as witnesses in the cash for honours probe. The Metropolitan Police are investigating claims that Michael Fawcett, Charles' former right-hand man, worked with fixers to secure a CBE and British citizenship for Saudi billionaire Mahfouz Marei Mubarak bin Mahfouz, who had donated more than £1.5 million to the Prince's foundation. Mr. Mahfouz was made a CBE in 2016, and the awarding of the honour is now the focus of a police probe, which sparked Mr. Fawcett's resignation. Ingrid Seward, royal expert and editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, told The Sun in December that Harry had his own reservations about Mr. Fawcett. She said, "He might personally be feeling that his father is an idiot, but he would never say it. If anyone, he would lay the blame on Michael Fawcett." Harry never liked Fawcett. The way he fawned over their father, he found it distasteful. Ms. Seward's remarks came after the Duke of Sussex released his own statement insisting he had severed ties with Mr. Mahfouz amid doubts over his intentions. Harry's statement said, "The Duke and his advisers, as well as his non-profit charity Sentebale, severed ties with Mr. Mahfouz and his associates in 2015, no longer accepting further donations to Sentebale and discontinuing any plans for a fundraising event amid growing concerns over the motives for his support." The Duke had one planned meeting with this donor nearly 8 years ago, did not introduce him to any members of the royal family and expressed his concerns about the donor. While Harry claims he severed ties with Mr. Mahfouz, The Sun reports Charles continued to deal with him. Mr. Mahfouz, who denies any wrongdoing, was given a CBE by Charles at a private ceremony in November 2016. Harry's statement, however, was not well received by all royal experts, as he was accused of passing the buck to his father. Angela Levin, author of Harry, Conversations with the Prince, told The Sun, "He doesn't mention Charles by name in his statement, but it's a clear sense of one-upmanship. Harry looks for any occasion to whack his father and criticize him. It's sad." Harry's decision to rid himself of any association with Mr. Mahfouz should have raised alarm bells with Charles, according to a former MP. Norman Baker, MP for Lewis from 1997 until 2015, filed a criminal complaint about the cash for honours scandal last summer. He told the Daily Mail, "The fact Harry dropped this guy should have been a red light for Charles, but clearly he ignored that and drove straight through." Clarence House insists Charles had no knowledge of the cash for honours allegations, and it is the charity rather than Charles himself that is under investigation. Jonathan Dimbleby, Charles' biographer and close friend, told the Today programme earlier this month that Charles is unlikely to have known anything about the cash for honours scandal. He said, "I think it's extraordinarily unlikely that he knew. I think if he had known he would have immediately taken action on it. He believes in the honours system. Many thousands of people have been given investitures by him on behalf of a system that he understands and knows well. If there had been some scam, some breaking of the law, you honestly think that he would have been party to that? It beggars belief." The ongoing scandal, among other issues facing the royal family, threatened to overshadow the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, according to royal expert Joe Little. He told the Eye last week, "This is a year for the royal family which otherwise should be honouring the Queen, given her incredible milestone. But inevitably that isn't going to be the case. Depending on the outcome of the investigation, the Prince Charles saga has the capacity to be hugely damaging to the monarchy and the reputation of the Prince of Wales. You kind of think, well, what next? You kind of